A lot of you have given a lot of interest in this post and asked me to turn around and cut a video on it. So I put together some of my notes and some of my thoughts, and I'm just going to give you what comes off of my subconscious. Okay. So, hey guys, BJ here. And the truth is, it's not irresponsible how you spend your money. It's irresponsible how little money you make. This has caused a lot of controversy. I have people literally in my comments arguing over $5. So let me kind of set the perspective here for you, right? All of the things that you see listed there, the gist of it is that in reality, you should just make more money, especially if you want the things in life that you believe that you should be having, right? Financial responsibility from a capitalist view is everything in life will either cost you money or it will make you money. So it's not irresponsible how you spend your money. It's irresponsible how little money you make. Guys, let me put into perspective what I literally think about on the daily and what I'm trying to accomplish in my own right on that third rung, as you see there, as you see me point out, and what's been able to be accomplished in my camp between my mentors, myself, the projects that we worked on, the people that are now involved in my inner circle, etc. as well. They are all staples. They are all points. They are all guiding North Stars for you watching this video, because it is possible. Everything that you see on the screen is possible. And everything you see on the screen, because I'm a numbers guy, is mathematically broken down for you, both as somebody just out there in reality trying to get it done for yourself, and as someone from my tribe in the Drive for Success community who's learning how to obviously leverage our platform to make this kind of money for yourself also a reality. So check this out, guys. If you wanted to make $1 million this year so that you could afford the better house, the better car, the better life, that coffee from Starbucks so you don't have to make it at home, so you can enjoy your time out and about, all of the things that are going down in these comments, it's absolutely possible. In fact, as you see, I'm kind of yawning, because to make $1 million this year in my tribe is super simple. But here's the actual mathematical breakdown. If you're just somebody out there watching outside and you want to do it yourself, all you have to do is make $83,333.33 per day, or per month, actually. That would be actually extremely hard for you in reality in your mind to wrap around off the rip if I said per day, but per month, right? So that's very, very simple for my tribe, because we have obviously something that's literally 30 signups from my top 40 cities. Will get it done. You know, that's 2.5 signups per month, right? That's not per day, right? Which sounds like, oh, that might be a lot. That's not per week, which sounds absolutely manageable. That's a month. You got to pull in 2.5 signups per month to do $1 million this year, right? You can do that for free yourself, especially if you're in those groups, or if you're in the different free lead generation trainings that I've been teaching, and you see how it's exploding the little bit that I show you. So you could do that yourself in reality, right? So let's talk about $1 million per month now, right? Because for those of you who are not in our tribe, it's getting a little bit more difficult for you. You got to make $33,333.33 per day. But guys, that should be a sign from the universe. Look at all those threes, and it's, as you know, Tesla's rules 3, 6, and 9 rules the universe. So everything that you ever want in life should either cost you money or make you money. Everything that you want in life can be found in 3, 6, 9, and there's your sign. So literally 30 days, you have to pull $33,333.33 consecutively. Say that 5 times fast. Or if you're in my tribe, this is still, I believe, super simple and obviously very achievable. 30 signups from my top 40 cities, and that's just one per day, right? So I still think you could go into the you could go roll up your sleeves and you could follow the steps that we teach, and you could pull one sign up per day out of each city for free. But we obviously have our paid advertising running, and you know me, I highly recommend you hire an outsourcer or two to help you with the project. As you see my work ethic, I literally have hired 4 outsourcers to try to duplicate what I'm doing, to double my standards, because I understand and accept that the amount of hustle that I put into my business every single day would overwhelm 3 men. so I have to hire 4. So it's okay. I believe that you should be doing the same type of thing because we're heading towards bigger goals ourselves, right? Literally, you'll see myself and my outsourcers average this on the free side in April. So you'll be able to see that even without the ads, that we can generate a free $1 million that you can generate that hopefully will turn into a 8-figure payday if you turn around and spend that on ads, right? But literally, guys, $1 million a day is still achievable. Right? It's literally mathematical equations, right? You heard me talk about it. And as you guys have known me for well over a decade now, not to age myself, but I kind of know my numbers on a different level or on the upper echelon scale of advertisers. I personally, not to pick a beehive since I'm not really even looking for traffic clients, but I personally would tell you to not even buy advertising from somebody who couldn't tell you at least one of his campaigns cost per sale, especially if that's his primary focus. Like, this is my primary focus right now, right? Obviously, we have several very successful ad campaigns for our other clients, but they don't require as much hands-on. But this is my actual business, myself that I'm running as well. So this is my focus. I know our cost per sign-up ratio roughly across the board. Now, obviously, as you guys know in the ad world, that also goes down as your ad spend goes up, and a lot of times if you can constantly scale a campaign. So I roughly will say that the 240K may be less, but if it just stays true at the $200 per sign up ratio that I have right now for a sign up, then $240,000 would give me the 30 signups from the 40 cities. And obviously, then I would turn around and, I would have a $1 million day with obviously the ad spend still involved in that. So we would try to, with our CPA campaigns and things from our follow-up process, as you know, get the full entire advertising spend back so that that's profit in our pocket. But I'm not balling there yet. After I crush April's 7-figure month goal, then you'll see the 7-figure day happen. So I can't tell you how that absolutely goes just yet. But I did want to start with the $1 million vision for you guys because I want you to visualize yourself putting in the work that I just laid out, because in this video, it's not very difficult, right? I think you could very easily have a easier time now understanding that you deserve to be a 7-figure earner, maybe a 6-figure per year earner, if that's really where you want to start. But I wanted to put you at the 7-figure part first because, as you now will see, I'm about to break down how simple it is to make 6 figures. So I want you to take another look at 6 figures per year and how easy it has now become in your own mind, right? The 6-figure per year mark now is just $8,300 per month, guys. That's just $2,075 per week. That's not even $2,100 per week, not even $2,500 per week. That's not even 10 grand per month. It's a little tiny bit of income, in my opinion, because for my tribe, as you see me lay out here, that's less than 3 Portland $900 signups on the front end in the entire month. That means you could get it wrong 9 out of 10 days every day this month, and you would still end up with more money in your pocket. And technically it's $2,700. So you would, or obviously that's per week, but you come out here and you get 3 signups per week, and that turns around and gives you $2,700, which actually gives you it's like $11,000. So that's even higher than the actual goal. You could pay your taxes and still have 6 figures per year coming in with that strategy if you were in my tribe, right? But still very achievable just for the $2,075 per week. I'll show you a couple of ways outside of my tribe that's actually being done in the real world that aren't like a doctor or a lawyer. So don't worry about that. But literally, this is where it might get a little bit more difficult for you guys who aren't in my tribe. Again, we're kind of yawning as you see, but to do 6 figures per month is just $3,333.33 per day. Now, if you do 6 figures per month, you are doing 7 figures per year. That's why I would say it's a little bit difficult for you guys, or it's getting a little bit difficult for you guys outside of our tribe, because we're not talking about play money anymore. We're not talking about 6 figures in a year. We're talking about 6 figures in a month, every month for a year, which is $1.2 million. I'm a numbers guy. I have to break these things down for you guys, because I think a lot of you guys get caught up in the ooh and ah and the magic. That's why I yawn in a lot of these equations, if you see my emoji there, because I want you to start yawning when you think about numbers. I see a million, I don't get excited, right? That kind of attitude, because that's reality. You watching this video have the potential to do 6 figures this month yourself. You watching this video, if you're starting from the absolute bottom, can do 6 figures this year from just the tips that I give you in this video, even if you're not in my tribe. I guarantee it. Now, doing 6 figures today, that would obviously take you doing a $100,000 deal today outside of our business. But if you were in my tribe, this is what it would roughly cost, right? A $24,000 ad spend. And as you guys know, I say roughly because honestly, about that $25,000 ad spend, we're doing about $150,000, but obviously that's roughly through 35 or 36 days. So to try to slam all of that ad spend into one day, it may actually lower the cost, or it may spend the cost higher. We'll find out. But anyway, that's as simple as creating 3 signups from each of the top 40 cities. And obviously on the back end, myself and my team would produce 1 free sign up from each of the top 24 cities to give us that $24,000 in advertising spend back in our pocket, so that it's profit. And of course, our CPA campaigns will also go through that. But like I said, hitting that amount of traffic in a single day, we probably wouldn't see the same numbers as Brian's excellent follow-up sequence going out to them over time would. So I would, just as a precautionary tale, to hit that chalkboard cash, if you will, 100K today, we would do 1 free sign up from each one of the top 24 cities. And obviously, if you're in the tribe, you know exactly what we would do to do that, between our different group postings and our different free lead generation methods that are working like fire. Now, I want to give you guys who aren't in my tribe some perspective, because truth be told, there's no buy button. I'm not letting you into this. You can come have a conversation with me if you know me personally, and if you have the right amount of advertising spend, and if you've been following this, and if I gave you the green light ahead of time, or if you just feel like you could really pitch me and get your way into Drive for Success. But I want to drop the value for you guys otherwise, because I don't want you to think that this was some pitch video, right? Oh, of course you can do $1 million this year, or 100,000 this year because of what you're doing with your business. No, it's not that. Actually, in fact, you could be a DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, Lyft driver and do 6 figures this year. Absolutely. Because if you look, I'm a part of their community, right? This is some of the things these are some of the income streams in our funnel that go out to people that need an extra income stream for themselves, need a real world job, right? A lot of times people will actually push that 69, 70, 80 hour mark per week, and they'll turn around and they'll see ridiculous payouts. Like, I've seen some $3,500 weeks, but on average at about the 69 hour mark, they make $2,750. And at the 40 hour mark, on average, they make anywhere from about $1,400 to $1,800 per week. Some of them are pushing the $2,000 mark at the 40 hour mark as well. These are drivers, people who get in a car and deliver food, people who go in a grocery store, shop, and bring it to somebody. These are people who pick people up after they've had too much to drink in Ybor or in Tampa or in LA, and drive them home, right? These people are making 6 figures a year. Guys, I know you saw what I said, but just to do some simple math for you, again, $2,750 is actually $11,000 a month. It's actually $135,000 a year. So you could pay your $35,000 in taxes and clear $100,000 a year if you worked 70 hours a week as a DoorDash driver or a Lyft driver. But you don't hear that because no one ever taught you these things, right? You're more likely to hear from people that you go ask advice from about this specific topic that, oh, that's not a real job, right? Things like that. Did you know that people who rent their spare rooms on Airbnb and the companies like that, who actually do all the work for you, or